Hello, and thank you for joining us here on Baltimore's Real Talk, the good, the bad, and the ugly. I am your host, Chandelier. We have Andre, War, the Junior, and our new baby, Taylor Michelle Lee. Show Taylor. Oh, my Taylor. Show my Taylor. Her's the star. She's going to have it. Get all that done real early so she'll already know how this feels and all that stuff. Right, Taylor? Say hi, Taylor. Wake up. Say hi, dear. I, the baby girl. I'm new to the family.
Oh, small.
Oh, her yellow. Y'all see her?
She is so pretty. First time I
Thank
saw her
you.
too. If I'm just as in
You
shop
said I'm so
myself.
pretty. Thank you. Oh, this our baby
She
girl.
is so cute.
Oh, I grab my. I talk like this when I talk to her. I tell her. All right. I'm gonna stop kissing her in a minute. Hold on. Taylor, your nose is about to run or something, or do you have glitter on your face? See, it's, look at her. It's like, remember the first time I hold Lexi right here? She's not the dog, but. Look at my baby girl. Oh, Willie, she's going crazy for real. She's wiggling and stuff here. Maybe you should take her. Like a little exorcist baby just now. Did you see that? Oh, that's granddad. Take the baby, granddad.
Hi, precious.
Oh, we having a moment on the show. Aww, tear. Today's topic is
So cute.
men, women, and money.
And cute little baby.
Yeah.
Cute little babies.
Yeah.
We're talking about is it okay for the woman to make more money in relationships? A lot of times, men don't like that. When a woman make the most money, but get used to it because it's happening.
Yes.
You understand? Ain't
Yeah,
nobody.
Alright, why she have to look
Oh,
at
and
me?
excuse,
I mean, hang on.
excuse my bad hair day. It is raining outside. We tried.
I did have some hair. I don't
So,
know.
so rain got to
Yeah.
it, some water got to it. Dre has no hair anymore.
Yeah.
They just went on a haircutting thing right here. Little Dre has his haircut too. Oh my gosh. Well, as you know,
She's so
Mama don't
precious.
get rid of hers.
I
Aw, where you going to take her?
Oh, that's like glitter on your shirt.
Oh,
That's
that's
what
a
it is.
glitter from mommy.
But you got glitter on your.
No, the came from mommy lipstick.
I kissed her.
No, that
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
So
God.
yeah, we showed y'all our baby, our new addition to the family. She is so sweet. Lexi is jealous. But don't worry, don't whisper. I don't like that. I want to hear you guys.
I'm sorry.
You understand? We want to hear you guys. Because we ain't going to talk about, we already talked about your nice looking hair. Smooth. Aw, little head.
What's up, sweet?
So cute.
You know.
Ain't he
Sorry.
cute? You can't even start looking at his head, can't you?
That's different.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
Your
Like I
head
should
is
be an
different,
army
too.
now. Huh?
Yeah,
amazing.
we can work on that. That's what the show gonna be
You know what
about
is
too.
amazing is that
Man, I was talking about my hair. I mean,
I'm
God.
talking about your dad's because when I grab it like this, it made me think, oh, okay.
Nah. That's a different topic. That's a different topic.
I mean, I normally wanted somebody to grab my hair, but after looking at, what I could do with, different topic.
Okay.
That's what I had to deal with. You know.
Okay, so I guess we'll start with you. How do you feel about a woman making more money than you? Is that okay with you, Andre? Is it okay with you now?
I thought you talking about
I'm
him.
talking to you first.
Nah,
The
well,
big one. How do you feel about a woman making more money than you?
That's more money for us. I was saying. Hey. You know,
Are you
hey,
serious?
I don't care.
Well,
I mean-
some men don't think that they don't like it, and whether we hear it or not,
Right.
in some homes, they having problems with the woman making more money
I
than the
mean,
man.
when you go back in the old, I think back in the older days, traditionally the men were the breadwinner, and I
Right.
think you come from that era where where your father's been the breadwinner and the mom has been like the nurturer, been the homemaker. They grew up in those type of values and stuff, but times has changed, and you have a lot of successful sisters out there that just happen to have good trades that's paying good money, and paying a little bit more better than some of the men.
Does that make
I don't
y'all
think
feel
that-
less than a man? To like for
Every
the
man is
woman
different.
to
Um,
have that to make more money. I just wonder, does it make the man feel any different?
It's
It
like I said,
shouldn't.
it's some men it does. Some men they feel inadequate. They feel less than a man because they feel like when a woman is making more money, she just feel like she just talk to them any kind of way. They
Somebody
just feel
touch
less.
me. Oh, they
just feel
touching my
less.
feet.
Lexi.
Oh, that was Lacey. Somebody tapped my feet. I tapped her back.
But
Oh,
I
sorry.
don't think that you're me personally. It doesn't bother me. You know, I think woman is going to respect a man. That's a man. Even if she's making more money than him, she's gonna fall into play with her role as the woman, and she love you, and she know that you trying, you contribute to the home and everything, but she just by coincidence, she just happen to have a better paying job than you.
So does she pays the most bills because she makes the most money?
I think that's something that should be worked out between both partners because everybody's household is ran a little different. Just like you have, I think that you said instead of stereotyping relationship where the man is making the money, he's managing the money and everything. I think you should find out in a relationship which one is better at certain things. Like you may be just better at finances than me.
Right.
You know, you may be.
Or I might not.
You might have more patience than I do. Like going. You may have more patience than when it comes to dealing with bills, dealing with people, the public and stuff, and handling things. You may have better managerial skills than me. I may be able to go get the money, but you may be able to manage it better than me just by nature. And that doesn't make me less than a man. It's just that you just happen to be good at what you do. It's like a stereotypical. The woman is supposed to be the one that cook all the time and can, she's all women can't cook.
Oh yeah.
All women are not domestically inclined. You may have some men that can wash better, some men that can cook better. They can cook. So roles are kind of like reversed now. It's like you just in a relationship you find your strong points in a relationship because you're supposed to complement one another. Whatever I'm lacking in, if you pick up the slack and you're strong in that area,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? And but for me myself personally, it doesn't bother me if my woman made more money than me. As long as she see that it's not like I'm not bringing home anything.
Right.
And hey.
I don't have a problem with it neither. Of course, as women don't, but I it's okay that the man make the most money. It wouldn't bother me.
I know it would.
Yeah, it's
would.
okay.
But you just may have be bit. I mean, women. What I see for women, y'all have this nature that you like being provided for and protected. A woman's nature is to want her man to protect her and provide for her. That's just in y'all nature, and
Right.
that's okay.
We don't want to protect y'all and
But-
provide for y'all.
No,
No,
right.
I mean, it really is okay if you make the most money.
Right. But it's just I know that.
Okay. I just want if you don't have a career, go get one. Degrees and stuff. It's okay
Well,
to make the most money.
you may have that, but you
Okay.
just may have
A little bit more.
you may have a better degree in something better than him.
Oh, okay.
What about that man who makes all the money and treats you like a little less than because he's the one that's making all the money in the house,
Yeah.
and he doesn't treat you as his partner equal,
He give you allowances.
because he's making the money. He can, because it's a lot of men out there that they use their high paying jobs as power over some women, and the woman feeling like she got to be subservient, submissive, just tolerate a lot of his bull crap because he's the breadwinner, and that's why.
It is like they're saying, say you pay for, it's like you pay some kind of way, especially if a man's doing everything.
Yeah,
You know,
you
and
got
one
some
way or the
relationships
other,
like that too.
you're still gonna pay.
But I'll make my own money because I ain't gonna be sitting there paying for. Nope. Oh.
That's good too.
I'm serious. I don't want nobody be telling me what to do. How to spend my money and stuff.
But
If I want to go buy Louis Vuitton, then that's what I want to do.
No, that's what
And I don't want to have to ask, can I have an allowance?
you gonna ask me.
yeah.
I don't want to do that. I I like being independent like that. I don't think it makes the man less, you know, a man or meaning that he gets less of a job. In fact I won't make him cook and clean because he don't make more than me.
One of the viewers said, so when I come home and I say, "Where's my dinner?" You not mad or drop them drawers, or we go out and I have to cover the bill, then you say, "Leave the tip."
I would leave the tip. You know what I mean? I would leave the tip. You pay the bill. I would leave the tip.
Drop them drawers.
Drop them drawers. Is that what we supposed to tell the men?
Right.
Yeah.
Would they be mad? You
exactly.
come in and say, "Where's my dinner?" or drop them drawers.
I got a problem with
like
that.
you're a little woman. Come on over here and give me some. Take care of
I got a problem
this.
with that. That'd be a little fun. You know, I'm a freak and I like
Right
to
to
have
you,
fun. So I'm saying, hey,
but to another man,
you know,
they probably be like,
So
Oh.
to Dre, to you,
Who in the
we are.
world?
Like, let's just say,
Yeah.
you with someone, and they walk in the door and say, "Hey, with my beer."
"Go get me a beer."
Go get me a beer. You ain't cooked dinner yet? What you been doing around here all day long?
I've been at work all day slaving and I can't even get a hot meal on the
Right.
stove when I
What you
come
been
home.
doing? You ain't did nothing all day? Where my meal at? Did you listen to me? Where's my damn meal?
what?
Why these dishes ain't done?
Why come here. Come here. Come here. You think I'm playing with you?
Yeah, you
Dirty
dirty
hand.
hand.
Come here. Dirty hand. Let's smash your hand. Go ahead.
You cook
Get in
my
the kitchen.
supper? Huh?
Oh, I don't let nobody
You
talk.
gonna leave all right? Leave
No
all
way.
right.
No way. I'll get it done,
Yeah.
Shit, that's back in the day, baby. We ain't carrying it like that now. You put your hand up, I put mine up. You said, me too. What? They get in there and cook like the hell I said. What's wrong with you? You know what I mean? If you ain't gonna make the most money, at least go ahead and do the most around the house. Do something. I mean,
So what is the men
gosh.
called? You know, the women are considered like housewives.
the men are housewives.
That's what they call. That's their title.
They should have a show with men housewives.
Men housewives. Okay.
I'm serious. I mean, you just imagine that. You come home with your briefcase and you looking at him like, what you been
got
doing all
an
day?
apron on.
And he like, what is that? With the man was like the woman.
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Mrs. Doubtfire. That would turn me off.
Mm.
That would turn me off. I can see me now. Shh, go ahead downstairs and wait for the kids.
Oh, let's rewind the tape. So
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah,
Cause there was
it's-
that one time, you only recall the time in your life when you was working and you had a man staying at your house and you came home and he had cooked for you and stuff
Oh,
and you was out, you know,
you trying
out
to
the
do
street.
You trying to enter
Sit
some
in the
personal
car.
stuff. You why you trying to go there? Why?
I'm
Why?
just trying to help you out.
You trying to help me out.
You don't remember. This nigga, right? Because you had told me one time.
No, nigga. You trying to dig in some personal stuff. Okay, keep it going.
Listen, even
what?
with Ike and Tina, she brought the most money, and she still allowed him to rule over her.
Oh, no.
I mean, I guess that's just for instance, you know. In that movie, she did bring home
Right,
the
she
most
did.
money. And what, he still controlled her. She still was scared.
So to answer Andre's question, though, yeah, that did happen. And that was okay then.
but now it's
But now? Hell no! I don't need you to cook for me. I can hire me a little nanny.
already did.
Oh, we did. A nanny. We did have a nanny. I tell you, I just had to keep cameras around the house, make sure she didn't kill me when she got mad at me. But I'd rather have her.
I still think about that question.
Mm.
You know, that power he had over her. That was
She allowed him to do that.
that was.
He was that kind of man, you
Yeah.
know. That was inside stuff, you know. That wasn't even just about her. That was back in the day, things he had went through and women he had abused. Like that, you know, that was inside stuff. But I ain't having that. Ain't gonna be no abuse. We gonna bring this money in and do what we do. You pay the most of the bills, and I got you. That's how we running this show.
So what about the men that's really insecure? You know, their women have this big promotion, their title is bigger than theirs, and they just insecure about everything. And now it's making problems at home.
Well,
Because
you
they
know,
can't accept the fact that his woman is making more money than him.
Well, we can't get big headed because we're making the most money. I don't think a woman should do that, and I don't think the man should be. I joke and play, but I don't think the man should be put down or feel any less because we're bringing home the most money. I don't. If you're a team, you're a team, no matter what. I mean, all the jokes aside, if you're a team, you're a team. Doesn't matter who's bringing home the most, because if you're doing that thing together, you're doing it together. So, it's still okay for you to make the most, but let's not forget that. But at the end of the day, don't treat your man any less because you make the most. And it doesn't mean that you're the man or you wear the pants because you make the most. You don't wear the pants still. He's still the man of the house.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because you can make the most now, and later something could happen down the line where so you're not even making no money at all, and he's bringing home the money. So then what? You make him the man again because he's bringing home the money, but he's downgraded when he's not. That's not fair. So I just think that you work together as a team, and let him spend most of his money.
I think a lot of times too, like you said, women, they get that opportunity to do that and they didn't have it before. And like you said, they get big headed and they don't know how to tame it. They just want to control everything. They want to become the man, and that's not going to work.
You can't. But you can. But it's okay to be, excited for yourself that you don't have to gloat in front of him that you make the most money.
Right.
But it's okay to be excited for yourself because nowadays the women are doing their thing. Women are making money. Women, we pushing nice rides. We buying the big homes. We doing that. Let's face it. And it's not our fault if they not. I mean, it's the truth. Whether it's a woman or a man, it's not your fault if the other person ain't, doing what you're doing. However, you still bring to the table what you can bring to the table, and I just think that you should be respected for it no matter what.
So
that was deep.
That was
real deep. You know what I'm saying? Taylor, give me a kiss for that one. That one deserves a kiss. That was deep.
listen.
Thank you, Daddy.
Still bad with that go no, dude.
Okay.
One of the rules say, with the man, they want you to look good when they get off. So when the women running stuff, is it okay for me to tell him to look good when I get there?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
When when a man, you say, with the men, they want you to look good when they get off, coming home from work.
Okay.
So, when the women is running stuff, is it okay for me to tell him to look good when I get off, coming home from work?
Yeah, he should already know that, because if he know he's home already and he's really, let's say, don't have a job at that time, because we all have our moments where things happen, then he should maintain around the home. Speaking of that note, I was in a predicament somewhat like that, but that man knew how to make sure home was okay. And when I came home, food was done, and it wasn't because I was the one working, because there was a point in time when he was just taking care of me. You know what I mean? But food was done, house was clean, the kids was upstairs ready for bed. With their bad. So I don't think it wasn't because I made him do these things. It was because that was in him, like, okay, well, I am around here. She is gonna get home. She's gonna be tired. Let me just go ahead and handle this before she get in. Mm-hmm. It was more of a that. Right, Mr. Ward?
Okay.
Don't let me call you out. Don't let me call you out, because boy, the barbecue pork chop. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Don't make me call you out. Alright, y'all know what I'm talking about, and if y'all don't, he do. But it works that way, and very appreciative, and honestly felt bad because he wasn't the one not working, because he wasn't used to that. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like he's sitting home chilling like, yeah, I'm gonna sit here and do this because she out there working. No, he didn't feel that way. He actually didn't feel good about it, but he did it to show that, you know what, babe, I do appreciate the fact that you are doing your thing. And he knew Mama gonna bring the money home to him. He knew Mama gonna bring the money home to you, Daddy. You do right. Mama got you. I gotta give you no spankings.
Commercial. We gotta talk.
You do what you're supposed to do. Mama's happy. When Mama's not happy, no one's happy.
Wow. Well, how you feel when you made more money than someone you dated?
I love him so much I didn't think about that. I'm gonna be honest. It depends on how you feel about that person as well. I loved him so much that wasn't an issue in my life. It didn't matter as long as I was with him and we were both trying to make this thing work together. Honestly. So no, money not a factor if you're really, really into someone. only become effective when you really truly not into them. And you like, look, come on, do something to make me like you.
Right.
You know, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, do something to make me continue to be interested in you.
Right.
You know, so but when you really, really genuinely love someone, and they giving it to you right, you can be you could be broke.
Go back to that, huh?
You know, really, it goes back to that. You can be broke. You know what I'm saying? And as long as you're trying to do something for yourself and you're trying to make something happen, a woman ain't, you know, she gonna have money. Oh, there go our girl Lexi. Oh, grab it. It's over there. Hurry up. Yeah. Oh my gosh, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Oh my gosh. Let me get up for a minute. Shit. It's upstairs. Jesse, go get it. Go. I can't believe me now. Oh, wait a minute, no. It's over here. I put it downstairs, didn't I? Here it is right here, Jesse. Why is it not? It's plugged up. It should be, because it's